Welcome to another of our podcasts and also our video blogs that we've been doing, just talking to some area nonprofits. And Noah Bevington, who used to produce my radio show, has now been employed here at the Model T Ford Museum, which is where we're located. Now, the museum has continually grown, and we're going to talk with Noah a little bit about that. So first and foremost, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you, man? It's a long time no see.
Yeah, absolutely. One of us decided to get dressed up for this. Wearing the tie, and it's
I don't know
perfect.
Who that would be, right?
Yeah, well, it looks good. So we are actually across the street from what a lot of people know as the museum. We're in a particular showroom. So tell us a little about this room that we've got here.
So this room that we're currently in right now, this is our second building, which is now the agency building. We've been working on putting a mural out front here as well. This room that we're currently in, this is a showroom or an agency lobby. So this is what you would have seen and walked into around the early 20s, late teens or so. A lot of people don't really know that we have this building and that it's a second part of the museum. And thankfully we have that mural out there now because everybody passes by it now and is like, oh, that looks so good, that looks so good. And we've been getting nothing but good compliments here. This room was finished just before homecoming for last year. We obviously didn't have homecoming this year because of the pandemic, of course, but yeah. We have a lot of different things going on around here. And we even have a couple new cars. We have a new fire truck, and then we also have a 1925 two-door that we just got last week. So there's a lot of things that are happening right now, and it's starting to become a little bit more lively, thankfully. So
yeah, and I hope that a lot of people are able to watch this video, but it's also going to be available on our podcast. One of the questions that we've been talking with people about is how organizations like a museum it's about visitors coming in and seeing the place, and we've not been able to do that for so long. How has the museum been able to stabilize during the pandemic?
Well, we've been very thankful for all the donations that usually come in all the time. We've just been very thankful to be able to get some loans, and we've been really, really grateful. We've been closed since March 16th. We plan on reopening July 7th, okay. Starting Tuesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's not our regular hours. We have to spend the last hour, so 4 to 5, just sanitizing everything. We want to make sure that all of our guests, all of our volunteers, all of our staff, to make sure that they're always safe here and that we don't spread any germs or virus. So. Right.
I don't know if Richmond, Indiana became a T-town after 2008 when we had that Model T celebration, but I was able to help out a lot of the people that are now working at the museum just on the marketing side. But it seemed like this community adopted the Model T as our own. Has that been your perspective? I mean, it's the #1 tourist site on TripAdvisor, the Model T Museum. And so people coming off the interstate may not recognize or know that we have this really neat showcase to give to the people that come by and visit.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't really know about it, but we're the only Model T museum in the world. Not even the Ford Motor Company can say that. And a lot of people, again, don't know that this museum is here.
They think it's for just the club owners or people that are fans of Model Ts, but you've really opened up the showroom to give an education for kids, but also for people that just like cars and just like stuff that is antique and's been preserved, right?
Yeah, exactly. And even if you're just a regular history buff, you'd be able to have a great time here because pretty much all of our rooms over here in the agency building, those are all time period rooms. We looked, again, late teens, early 20s. This is really an incredible place. If you want to take any type of history lesson, if you want to learn more about cars, if you want to learn more about Ts, this is definitely the place for you.
Has the whole Model T thing sort of seeped into your blood now? I mean, is this a real passion for you?
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, a few months ago, I had discovered that my great-grandfather bought a Model T brand new in 1919 after he got back from World War I. I ended up finding that out through one of his battle buddies' letters that I still have to this day. So.
Wow, that's fantastic. Okay, so we are, again, kind of next door to where the showroom is and the gift shop, but there's a lot of other things that are in this building too. What are some of the other rooms that are available for people to come and visit?
Coming soon, which you guys will be able to see on July 7th, It's our new parts department that we have, which is over there, and we'll add some pictures in here as well. We also have a little training simulator. That way we can teach you how to drive a Model T without actually, getting behind the wheel of an actual vehicle.
Okay.
We have a little ag room here as well, where we have all types agriculture from the Ford Motor Company around this time. Obviously we have this showroom lobby, and then we also have our showroom, which will debut on July 7th as well. We're also getting the 5 millionth Model T that'll be coming in on July 18th. So that will be the first time that the 5 millionth has been here since 2008.
What are some of the comments that you hear from the families that are here? What are some of the responses that people give you as they tour through this, like, jump back in time?
This is probably the number one comment that I at least hear.
Yeah.
Is this is so much better than what I expected.
Yeah.
This is so much better than what I expected. Here at the museum, we specialize in personal tours. So whatever type of tour that particular guest is comfortable with, we'll usually give that to them. We offer different pamphlets that offer different types of activities that you can do too.
So it's like a self-tour?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we need to at least take a training, or let's see if we can't try to learn how to drive a Model T at the training center. What do you think?
All right, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Okay, Noah, so we've moved into another part of the annex, and this is the training Model T.
Yep, this is the little simulator that we've gotten. Not a whole lot of people have seen it. I believe that we got this back in January or February, and then we closed March 16th, of course. So this is one of the newest additions. This came from the East Central Kansas T chapter of the Model T Ford Club of America, and this was all hand-built. This is just absolutely incredible. It has a carburetor adjustment, it has a choke on it, it even has a Model T key in here, and then it shows you all of the pedals, the levers, so on and so forth. That way you can drive a Model T.
I have been in a Model T before, and I'm telling you, this is more spacious than maybe some of the ones that have the doors on them.
Oh yeah, this particular.
Yeah, I'm going to get in here with you.
Yeah, go for it.
We're just gonna. Whoa. Now, is there a seat warmer?
No, this is not a seat warmer. However, this particular seat came off of a 1921 Model T.
Well, it's spacious and comfortable.
It is very comfortable. This has a lot more space than the rest of the Model Ts. Because we're tall men, of course. And back then, they weren't very tall.
No, and some of the times you felt, kind of cramped.
So you would take this particular lever right here, and this is kind of like your transmission shift. So all the way back, which is actually behind my leg, that's in park. 90 degrees or halfway in between, that is neutral. All the way up in front is your drive. And so you could start it out in neutral, switch your key over to battery, put your spark advance down, put your gas down, and then just hit the button on the floor right here. And then your T is started.
All right. Look how cool that is. All right, as we wrap up our interview with Noah Bevington, we're here where the parts counter is. Is that what this is?
This is the parts department. Okay. So this is just an example of what an agency would have had for any type of parts for sale.
Right.
So we have a couple spark plugs down here, and then other types of trinkets down here.
Tell me again, when does everything open back up, and what do people need to do in order to make sure they're coming to the museum in a safe way and get signed up, and however all that works?
Okay. So the museum will reopen on July 7th, Tuesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And if you want to schedule a tour, you can call 765-488-0026. More than likely, I'll answer the phone call in order to schedule your tour. Preferably, you can schedule tours, welcome walk-ins, of course. However, we do recommend to check out our website as well. We will have visitor guidelines on our website as well. It's mtfca.com.
What I would say is for all of the parents that have been stuck with their kids and trying to find educational opportunities during the pandemic, do yourself a favor, schedule your own field trip this summer. Come on down to the Model T Ford Club Museum. It is a spectacular sight. Noah, thanks for having us.
Yep, thank you.